my air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. It's Debbie. Welcome to my channel and welcome back. Sorry it's been a few days. I had a little bit of heat exhaustion and my allergies acted up, so I had to take a little time off to rejuvenate and to heal. So I'm still here a little bit of my congestion, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I know I'll be all right. Ooh, they're nervous. It's a nervous energy. Let's see what they're nervous about. Goodness, they're nervous and they're excited. Okay, well that's cool. That's a good energy, right? It's a good energy. Okay, can I have where the Divine Masculine is in the connection for the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra? One card at a time, please. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as always. Don't try to make it fit. I know sometimes we try to put that in and angle it and make it fit one way or another, but if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Okay, so not all of the reading would be for you, not necessarily. Okay. Thank you. One more card, please. Okay. Oh. All right. So what are we wanting? Okay. Hold on. Can you clarify the moon for me, please? So right away I can see that they have been going to their dark side, working on themselves. Thank you for clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups. I'm just jumping into the reading already. Aww. Okay, which one is it? Okay. Ten of Swords. Okay, thank you. And Lovers. It's actually a really good reading. It just kind of explains where they're at and why they're nervous. Can I have the connecting energy of the Divine Feminine and Masculine, please? What's connecting them? Okay. Commitment. Come on, guys. Why aren't you committing to yourself? You know that we're in a true mirror right now, so they will follow you. True mirror. I mean, a true mirror. I mean, I'm masculine. I are in a true mirror right now. So it's like, it's, you know, what I do, he does. So you have to be aware of that, okay? Like I said, they've gone to their dark side. The moon is facing their negativity and facing the dark side, right, to heal. They've been healing, okay? And they realize that it's justice, okay? And it's just is the way it is. You have to go through that. You have to go through the dark night of the soul. You have to go through that tower moment. You have to go through the death, the transformation, and to get to the hangman, to get to the new perspective, the new beginning. To get to all that. And they're realizing that. Okay, so that's what they've been doing. Now, what's hard for the feminines is we do it first, right? Then they do it, okay? And waiting on them, right, to do it, right, and not mask, okay? Now, I can tell you, I can talk to my masculine openly. We talk openly about our connection, okay? And like I was telling him yesterday, I said, you know, everybody, I was telling him, I can tell you what's going on with you, because he's going through something, so I told him, right? And I told him, like I've been telling everybody else, the divine is forcing everybody to heal because it is the year, the beginning of union, right? For the ones who are not healing, right, or choosing not to heal or masking, it's going to come on heavier and heavier and heavier until you heal, okay? Now, for the masculines that their feminine is choosing to heal and heal properly, like me, they're getting it twice as hard, twice as fast. And he's like, oh, that is so true. That is so true. I mean, he confirmed that. And then not just that, but I can see it in others that I've come across. You know, you will have, when you're awakening, you will come into other, you will know other flames when they come into your existence, but you'll also know if they're ready to know if they're a flame or not. That's something that they have to discover on their own. Um, as it's your discovering. You know, not everybody understood what it is. I mean, it's a self-discovery. It's a knowing that you're different, but why am I different? But if someone had told me about it before I was ready, I wouldn't have made much of a difference, right? Right. So the Wheel of Fortune, you know, karmic cycle, right? If you don't learn your lessons the first time, they will continue to repeat. Hence, the healing, right? If you're not healing properly, it's going to keep continuing until you heal, okay? So even though you're on your right path, getting on your right path, because that's what the divine is doing, getting everybody on the right path, right? Things are going to come up. It's not telling you that you're doing it wrong. They're just telling you there's still some things that you need to learn to keep opening doors, okay? Right? To your victory. So keep going. The karmic cycle will continue until you get to your victory, right? And then it's still gonna, you still be a karmic cycle. It's just gonna be a victorious karmic cycle. If that makes any sense. That makes any sense. Okay. So they want their 10 of cups. They know you're the 10 of cups. They know you're it, right? And they feel bad that they haven't come towards it. They feel bad. They feel remorse and regret. Why haven't I stepped up? Why? What is going on? Well, it's divine timing. It's healing, right? It's realization. What did you have to go through? It's what it is. It's understanding who you are, understanding why we're here, right? I do apologize. I'm going to try to make it kind of quick because I'm not feeling real good all of a sudden. So I don't want to rush through it for you guys, but I just got really dizzy. So probably because I just took some sinus medicine and nothing's on my stomach. So, but we all have healing energy, and I know I'll be okay. Just drink a little ginger ale, and I'll be good. So, actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pause real quick, okay? Sorry about that. So, I took a little swig of ginger ale. So, that helps settle down my stomach. Okay. Completion, right? 10 of Swords. They are done being stabbed in the back. They're done with their past. They're done with everything being held over them. Am I holding it? They're just done. They don't want to be where they're at anymore, right? They're learning to step into their power and be who they're supposed to be. Be who you're supposed to be. This is what I told my masculine yesterday, and this is what I'm going to tell you guys. Understand who you are. You are a divine, you are a free, understand that word, free, divine, sovereign being. Act accordingly. Act accordingly. Step into your power. Know who you are. Know you're different. Understand and be humble. You have to humble yourself. You have to absolutely humble yourself to get what you want in life. It does not mean that we can't have everything we want. Absolutely, we can have anything we want. Absolutely, right? It's humbling yourself. You have to humble yourself and come from humble beginnings, basically break down to nothing to gain it all back. That's the tower. That's the tower. You have to come down, break down to nothing, right? To get it all back and realize who's in control, not you. They're in control. Okay? So stop trying to control it. Let go. That's the best thing. That's the best advice anybody can give you guys is just to let go. Let go of the control, right? I know you tried to control. I tried to control it. You can't. You can't. Okay? Lovers. Right? The lovers. Okay? You have anxiety over it right now. You have anxiety because they can't give you, they haven't been able to give you the love that you deserve. But they don't feel like they've been able to give you the love they deserve because it's been distracted. They don't feel like they've been worthy enough to give you, to get your love, sorry. They want this passion, this desire, this everything that they can think of, they feel in you, right? They just don't understand how they deserve it, and that all falls back on you. That all falls back on you and your worthiness. When you feel that you're worthy of it, okay? When you feel that you know your self-worth, it will show in them, okay? And this is like your connecting energy, Two of Swords. What's going on, right? This is commitment. This is commitment issues. This is trust. What aren't you committing to? Why aren't you committing to yourself? Commit to your healing. Commit to your purpose. Commit to who you are. Commit to learning. Find out. Do stuff. Research. Find out about yourself. Learn more. Commit to it. You want them to commit, you got to commit. You commit to something, no matter how little it is, how small. Follow through. Once you start doing that, they're going to follow. You got to understand, okay? Bottom of the deck is the devil. So that's addictions. And underneath that is the divine masculine. So they're still dealing with this. Okay? And you are too. You have to break that addiction that you have towards them. You have to break the addictions that you have. Okay? You have to get those under control. You get those under control, they can get theirs under control. Trust me. I know. I've done it. And it works. Okay? I don't just talk out my ear or out my mouth. I live it. I live it. Okay? I live it and I see it. I do the things that I tell you to do. I'm doing it. Right? Can I have messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine from the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra? What would they say to them? This very moment in time. And it's amazing how that ginger ale just like settles down. That and just knowing that, I don't know about your gifts, but I know that, I don't know, my masculine told me this years ago. You can heal your own body. You just have to believe it and know it and put your energy and light through it. And that's before he knew he was a twin flame, and before I had an idea he was my twin flame, but it wasn't. So it's just, which is true. I mean, it's up to you. I'm actually around a lot of people that have been ill lately. And I think it's just these I knew it Saturday when I went to the college football game and to support one of the local kids here. Oh God, I guess it's not a kid, but whatever. And I was up high because I love football. I was up high so I could see the whole field and enjoy it. It was a hot day, but it was cloudy, and as you can tell, I'm very pale. But it wasn't too hot, and I didn't bring any water with me because, one, I didn't want to climb all the way down those stinking stairs because they were steep. I don't know if you know anything about college stadiums with the high ones that are like, whoo. So 4 hours up there with no water, and it was like 90s. It was in the 90s. So the heat got to me, one, and then I could feel and I could see all the trees around and just like, and I felt it coming on that day, and I'm like, oh crud, here comes the allergies. Like by the time I left the game, my face was just all swollen up, and I'm like, ah. But I made a commitment. I told him, he asked me to come watch him play, and his mom, because his mom can't be there. His mom can't be a part of it. She's in another state. It was more for her to support him, but it was more for her that I would support him. I didn't even talk to him. I just deliver stuff to him, so it's not. It's just a mama thing, right? And then I send her pictures and stuff. So, but as soon as the game was over, I was like, so I went and got allergy medicine. And then when I didn't realize that the sun had got to me until I got back, and then I could see I had a sunburn already, and I'm like, But I made the commitment and I stayed. Even though the last quarter, I get antsy. I get real antsy. I can't sit still for very long, and I was pacing the whole time. It was a really good game, but it's like I just gotta go. And but I made a commitment, so I'm like, nope, I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna stay. That's what I mean. I mean, the kid would have never known. I call him a kid, but he's not. He would have never known if I was there, if I wasn't there. I mean, his mom knew. I mean, they wouldn't have known if I would have left early. I mean, but the universe would have known, right? You gotta follow through. That's the whole story, is following through, right? Fear holds me back. 9 of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Something simple like that, following through. Even though at the point I was like, I'm ready to go. I don't want to do this anymore. Gets them to do it. Does that make sense to you guys? I check up on you. Page of Swords. So they're checking up on you. Either they literally check up on you, they're watching your social media, they're doing something. Okay? Ace of Wands, you are my light. Three of Pentacles, I want to make this work. About building out solid foundation. And Queen of Cups, you are the air that I breathe. Didn't have a lot to say today. So basically, they're in it to win it. They're just trying to figure out how. They're trying to figure out how to get to their 10 cups. They're having some realizations. They're going through that tower. They're going through the transformation to get to that hangman, to get to that new perspective. I'm like, okay, this is what I got to do. This is what I got to do to make it work. This is what you got to do to make it work. You've got to focus on yourself. You've got to pull away from all negativity. You've got to find your mission. If you don't know your mission, or if you know your mission, figure it out, get on it. Do your purpose. Your mission is your purpose, your job. It's part of your gift. It's what are you supposed to do to help others. We're humanitarians. We're here to change lives. Not make them better, but change them. Make a true change in lives. That's our purpose. That's our purpose. You know, and it's exciting because, like yesterday, I was with my friend. She's a masculine, and I know this other girl that's in that house. She's a feminine, but she's too fragile to know. But she's just like, she just kept saying something. She's like, there's something about you. You just have this light, this bright light. You know, this light. I don't think she said bright light. Just a light. There's something about you. I'm like, I know, I understand. You don't have to explain it. I know. The thing is, when I spend more time with my masculine, I shine brighter. So you guys got to understand, when you guys come together, that's what I was telling her yesterday. I said, you imagine, you can see how bright I'm shining right now. I said, you imagine when we're all together, you know, how much difference we're going to make in the world. I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting how much love and compassion and gifts that we can do and we offer. It's just peace. It's peace. It's just so bliss and peaceful. Just you guys just get to this point. It's just, I'm excited for you guys to get to this point because I know you will. I know you will. I know you guys will. Peace out till next time.